You know, there's something on my mind that I need to speak on, and I've been holding it back, but I'm not going to hold it back anymore. And it's cool because I'm in the process of growing like my Instagram account anyway. You know what I mean? I've been promoting that like crazy, and I know people want to get to know me more. Again, I try to give y'all all of me through my videos. I do interviews as well, you know, so I try to give y'all as much as me as possible. So maybe y'all could get to know me a little bit more. I guess you can call this a rant. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm 24 years of age. I'm 24. I want that to be put in perspective here. I'm a young 24. Just got out of college about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm a young 24. So where do I want to take this first? Okay, so let's do this. I was watching a Trouble Breakfast Club interview the other day. It was Trouble and Mike Will on the Breakfast Club. And you know, I watch a lot of interviews. I consume a lot of content. And there was something that Trouble said in this interview that really stuck with me. And just bear with me. Bear with me. Trouble said, you know, it's like in the rap world, I'm not listening to a lot of Atlanta music right now because it's like rap has changed. We want everything dumbed down to us instead of having to really think about the lyrics. And I totally understood what he was saying by that. So a lot of you guys don't know. I feel the same way about the community that people claim that I'm in. First off, I've never in my life called myself a YouTuber. I don't call myself a YouTuber. I'm a reporter who uses YouTube and other outlets to get information out. And honest to God truth, YouTube is my biggest platform by far, right? I would have went any route that would have made sense. YouTube is just a popping platform in 2018. I use this route. I'm in the world of giving news because I'm a reporter. And when I got out of undergrad, I had I had two options on the table, three options on the table. I could have took an offer from ESPN. You know, I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I could have took an offer from ESPN. The second option, I could have took a job at a local news somewhere probably outside of Memphis, where I'm from, made about $18,000 a year, you know, or I could do this YouTube route, which is the route that I chose, you know. So I'm a reporter. I'm only using YouTube to give you guys great content, build a rapport with you guys so y'all trust me so I can build something else. That's what I'm doing with this. I'm not a YouTuber. Never called myself that. I guess technically I am, whatever. So I said all that to say, and again, bear with me here. Trouble was talking about how rap has gotten so dumbed down. I feel as if though everybody giving news in the news space is just like rap. Just like what Trouble was complaining about with Atlanta rap, it's the same thing with the people who give news on these online platforms. Yeah, I'm about to take it there. Get ready. You know, I have to sit in this community, and whatever you want to call it, a lot of people platforms are connected together. Like if you watch one of my videos, other people will pull up. Trust me, I get YouTube search engine. I get it. You know, if you watch my video, other people pull up. If you watch other people's videos, my video pull up. It's just how it is, you know? And trust me when I say this. I have to put up with so much bullshit because of what people ain't doing. I'm the guy that people tell me, yo, TALIAFERRO, you know what I'm saying? You don't see the other side to this, or you ain't keeping it all the way hip hop or whatever. I try to come on this platform and give y'all my honest truth. Like, you don't see me doing corny shit for views. You don't see me on here screaming boom gang. You don't see me on here doing anything. Any of that shit that I see that I ain't really fucking with, that I wouldn't want to teach somebody, that I say I ain't rocking with that. You ain't never gonna see me sell myself short for no one, right? But I'm in this community with guys who have no morals. They'll do anything for views. They'll talk about anything for views. They'll just do it. These guys don't show their face. These guys, and when they do show their face, they only talk about kids. I'll get to that in a second. These guys don't show their face. I'm the only guy out here that's managing both sides. And you don't got to do that. That's on you. You don't got to do that. I show my face. I'm at these events still covering events like a reporter should. If you are a reporter, then I still have to, anything I say about somebody, a rapper or entertainer, whatever, I'm held accountable for it at these events. If they don't like what I said, I always offer, you know, we could talk about it. I'm a man first. You know what I mean? I'm a man. I'm not deep at these events. I'm a man. You know what I mean? Anything I said in a video, I got to be held accountable for it. So it's not like I'm switching my opinion on any of these rappers. I just say what I would say to a man in their face. And if I would call a man a bitch or something like that for doing, you know, for doing this or doing that or being charged with this, and if I wouldn't say that to that man's face, I don't say it at all. Here's the thing with YouTube. You know, kids are controlling the market. Kids want me to talk about the younger rappers all day, right? The Trippie Reds, the XXXTentacion's. I'm not passionate about the music that they're making. I don't knock the kids for listening to them, though. I was once 17, what, 6, 7 years ago. I get it. When I was 17, I wasn't trying to hear no conscious music. I listened to Dear Mama from Tupac on Mother's Day. Not trying to listen to no conscious music. I wanted the music that was going to get me lit at a party the most. Get the girls. I wanted to listen to the new Flocka twerk record. You know what I mean? This is what I wanted. Get the girls dancing. And if I'm not getting a dance from a chick, me and my niggas, we try to find a joint that's going to turn us up. When I was in high school, a lot of that was Flocka. You know what I mean? Gucci and trap music, of course. When I was in college, Chief Keef came along my freshman year. Trinidad James, All Gold, everything. These are records that turned us up. These are people who have turn up records. You know what I mean? I'm in a different place in life right now. Like I said, I'm a young 24, but at the same time, you can say I got an old soul in ways, or whatever. But I said all that to say, I was sent 3 videos. Well, 2 videos, actually, about 3 people. 2 videos about 3 people. I've been sent videos in the last couple of days. One video I was sent, and these are people who are asking me to do stories on this, and I opted not to. One video is about a guy. All these people are either close to 30 or they're over 30, and they're in the YouTube world. I ain't even gonna say no names. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I'm not gonna even say no names. Just keeping it professional as possible. One guy is, I guess, apparently fighting a case or about to fight a case when he was with a 17-year-older or 18, somebody underage. She was underage. And I'm looking at this guy, and though he physically looks his age, he's over 30. You know, he's in the YouTube world, whatever. He talks like a child. When I'm looking at him and I'm listening to him talk, I'm like, damn, you look older, but you're talking like a child. And this dude has a voice in the platform. So you got a guy that's fighting sexual assault charges. We give him a voice. We allow him to talk about other people in the platform and in the culture, right? This dude fighting a sexual assault case. And he's over 30, and all he covers, and I don't even know a lot about these guys. I'm just not finding out about a lot of these people. He's out here covering kid stories. One thing for certain, 2 things for sure. TALIAFERRO won't be on YouTube just doing this at 30. I don't even know if I'll be in this space in the next year or 2. And I love this space, but we got to keep progressing. At 30-something years old, you fighting cases with children? Man, and you going after records with kids? That's one video I got. Second video I got, somebody asked me on Twitter, they were like, yo, can you react to this video about 2 YouTubers arguing? Now they're arguing about, I watched like 3 minutes of the video and I cut that shit off. I'm like, I'm not finna watch no damn stream of 3 grown men who are either 30 or close to 30 arguing over who created what first. And I'm thinking to myself, what in the hell are we doing with these? Are we really using the power that we have for good? And I'm telling y'all all this shit, and it don't come out of hatred because I'm doing my thing. I'm telling y'all all this shit because I miss out on so many viewers from kids, right? I miss out on so much viewership from kids, people who like the music of a lot of these artists that I don't cover, that I'm trying to figure out ways to cover them, but a lot of this shit is childish and I don't be really into it like that. Like, I'm not gonna cover Trippie Redd picks up the phone and calls Lil Pump a bitch. I'm just making an example. I don't know if they're beefing or not. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not finna do that. That's not what I do. You know what I mean? We talk about stuff, entertainment and whatever, but I'm not finna do that back and forth. It's just not news to me. You know what I mean? And I lose viewers over certain things that I refuse to do in my platform. So I got one guy who looks over 35, damn near looks 40, fighting sexual assault cases. Two other guys, they're arguing over who created shit first, right? They fucking arguing over who sound like clowns, to be honest with you. Sound like dorks arguing over the dumbest of stuff. I've never seen anything like that. And I'm not really in the world. Like, I don't talk to these people. I make my connections with the right people. I network with agencies, PR reps. I don't do the YouTube stuff. I don't know a damn YouTuber. I don't know a damn YouTuber like that, unless I've did an interview on them. So I'm into telling stories, but I'm in this world where people are trying to tell stories on themselves. You know what's crazy to me? This rant came from this. I seen another video where, again, another person that'll go unnamed called J. Cole's album trash, and you know, I've seen this other person get behind music of Tekashi 6ix9ine, and no disrespect, it's one thing for a kid at 17, 18 years old who's going to a party to be the one to listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine. I get that. I ain't mad at that. But if you're 30 years old and you're telling me that J. Cole's album is trash, but you love Tekashi 6ix9ine, anyone else see the problem in that? And these are the people who push culture forward. These are the people who have voices in the culture. You don't see a problem with a 30-year-old man telling you J. Cole just delivered an album on, at the bare minimum, the album is about, yo, I'm watching a lot of kids waste a lot of time on drugs, smoking weed all day. You don't gotta love that message, but you definitely understand the power and influence and the attempt of what J. Cole is trying to do with his platform and through music in regards to a Tekashi 6ix9ine who is using beef and gangs to sell his way to the top. But Tekashi's the music that you, and again, if a 17 or 18-year-old, or hell, I'll even let a 21, 22-year-old, hell, you could be my age, 24. I'll give you a pass if you like Tekashi over Cole. You might not be there yet. But a 30-year-old telling me Cole is trash and Tekashi is good? These are the people who create and curate your news every day, man. This is real stuff going on, and you know, I'm baffled by it, and I gotta sit back in this community, and I don't even call it an L. I'm blessed to have the platform that I got, but I gotta sit back and look at shit like this, and know that you take the L's because you got integrity, and know that you taking the L's on the kids and all that, the audience, because you got morals. You know, somebody hit me on my YouTube comments yesterday, and they was like, whatever you do, just stay solid, bruh. And I know I don't please everybody with my videos. I get it. I'm not going to do that. But when I see people hit me with that, just stay solid. Just whatever you do, just don't change on us. There is a space for your voice. I'm not trying to sell myself short. Anybody meets me, I promise, if any of you guys meet me, we come in contact, I'm not the dude who you gonna be like, damn, he was faking online. I am what I am on the internet, in person. I keep the same energy, and I don't disrespect people. You know what I mean? I try to give these videos and this news without disrespecting people. I got a job to do at the end of the day. Try to keep it as respectful as possible. Do we joke? Do we clown people from time? Yeah. But I just want y'all to put in perspective who y'all taking news from. And look what's going on around you. Look at what look at the spaces that we're in. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy other people's platforms. I'm not the guy that don't say I won't watch a video from any of those guys from time to time. But when I'm seeing these dudes argue over who created YouTube, and one guy fighting a sexual assault with a kid and he sounds like a baby, but he looks 40, man, it is what it is, man. Miss TALIAFERRO TV, I had to rant about that a little bit though, because it baffles my mind. Baffles my mind. J. Cole's puts all that time and effort in the project, whether you like it, love it, hate it, whatever. But a nigga can say, got the blicky got the sticky and that's hard. Sheesh Louise, man, troubling times. We're heading towards troubling times. Speaking of troubling times, Trouble's right. Everybody wants everything dumbed down to them nowadays. It's how we living.